Personalised number plates in Flanders have become such a success that they've put the price up from €1,000 to €2,000 for a personalised number plate. Listen, every number plate is personalised. Take this one. This is mine. Nobody else has it. And it was free.
Welkom bij de 14e aflevering van Fans of Flanders seizoen 4. Op het menu deze week. De Canadese oudstrijder Sydney vertelt zijn bijzondere levensverhaal. De Little Einsteins maken kennis met een Vlaamse reus. We spelen een potje zwerkbal met de Brusselse Quaffels. En Rio de Janeiro is minder sportief in bingo. Speciaal voor expats, maar ook voor jullie gelukzakken van bij ons. In 1944 arriveerden de eerste geallieerden in Normandië. Sydney, een 90-jarige oud-strijder, belandde in België. Vandaag vind je hem terug in Grimbergen, waar hij van zijn oude dag geniet.
My name is Sydney Cole. I was born in Fonthill, a small town in southern Ontario, not far from Niagara Falls. And we used to go to Niagara Falls every day just about, to look around and so on. And sometimes we went across the river, on the river to the States. Should I say? No, better not say this. I spent my life there until I went in the Air Force. They didn't want me to be a pilot. They had me for other jobs. So I did what they told me to, of course. You have to. They sent me out to British Columbia to stop the Japanese. And from there they sent us to England. We had to go on a boat. The Germans were around us all the time with their U-boats trying to get us, I never thought we'd make it. Then we went to France after that. D-Day. We arrived in France was 4 days after V-Day. And there was a lot of people killed, of course. Many Germans as well as British and Canadians. It's best not to think about it if you can. That's about all you can. And then just do what you have to do and not forget about all the guys that are dying there if you can. But it's not easy.
And no man can see the broad design beyond it, on a scale so epic that words written long ago by William Shakespeare could have been composed for the 6th of June, 1944.
Oh, we got in the back of a truck and we came to Belgium. And I went to Aver, to the airport. That's where the old airport was, you know that. On New Year's Eve, we went to Brussels. They gave us time off to go ahead. And then we saw this restaurant, and my future wife served me. Upstairs there was a dancing, a nice orchestra and everything. They played We'll Meet Again. I liked the song, and I sang a little bit with the orchestra too. Nobody heard me, I don't think, but anyway, I sang a bit. My wife, future wife, heard me. Her name was Yvonne. Lights go on again, all over the world. All over the world. Like wedding rings. When the lights go on again, all over the world. I went back to Canada to get out of the Air Force. You had to go back to sign out. And then a few months later, I decided to come back to Belgium. Yvonne and I, we got married, and then after a time, we had a nice baby. And she was a good-looking one. My daughter then married a Canadian officer, and they went to Canada. And I went with him at first for a few months and stayed there, but I didn't like it much anymore. So I came back to Belgium, and my wife passed away shortly after. I still live in Grimbergen because I like the area and the nice people around me, especially some people who are very nice. And you can go to dinner anytime, or you can go. That's nice. I like it here. And I'll stay here till I die, I think.
Old too soon,
In onze weekly wipe
smart too late, young too short, stupid too long. There's a time in life you have to protest. There's a time in love you have to take a rest. Je suis un vieux motherfucker. I'm just an old motherfucker. Don't worry, I'll say nothing. I can see, I can speak, but I've seen everything. I've heard everything. I'm still like a feather.
Because of all the recent security scares in Europe, the Belgian Minister of the Interior wants to introduce facial scans now at border controls. Now, I'm all for security, but we're taking it a little bit too far. We already have to produce a passport with a photo on. That is the original facial scan. And then we have fingerprint checks. We have to go through body scanner. And with me, the alarm always goes off because I have prosthetic joints. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. We have to get to the airports 2 hours early. I can't take this anymore. It's taking up all my time, just being secure.
Je suis un vieux
Eén groot konijn, de Vlaamse reus. En een hoop kleine expats. Meer heb je niet nodig voor een geslaagde Little Einsteins.
Okay. I hear something. Can I look? Whoa.
Oh, that's a fat rabbit.
Is it a rabbit? A bunny. Can I touch it?
This isn't the first time I met a real rabbit.
Are you scared?
Kind of. Feels soft and fluffy.
I've
seen one in a pet shop.
Me too. I only saw one in a zoo.
He looks big.
I think it got this big because it ate too much.
Rabbit food?
Bit of grass, maybe?
Yeah. Like special rabbit food, maybe? That way he grows really big.
Do you have any carrots to feed him here?
It have long ears.
So he can hear foxes and far away animals hunting for rabbit?
Like when lion is coming closer, they could hear the stepping sound coming closer and closer.
You know what it's called? Flemish giant.
Flemish giant.
Hi, Flemish giant.
Oh, so that makes sense.
And Flemish comes from Flanders.
Flanders. I can't imagine that people are scared of rabbits. Like this one is very big, so they think it's might not be very nice. But they are. So cute.
old soon, smart too late, young too short, stupid too long. There's a time in life you have to protest. There's a time in love you have to take a rest. Je suis un vieux motherfucker. I'm just an old motherfucker. Don't worry, I'll say nothing. I can see, I can speak, but I've seen everything. I've heard everything. I'm still like a feather.
In de Wat Blief heeft Chris het deze week over karottentrekkers. Dus wees gewaarschuwd.
Good evening. In this week's edition, I would like to introduce you to a rather universal and hence well-known Flemish character, and that is the carottier or karottentrekker. Now, in carottier or karottentrekker, you may or may not immediately spot the word carrot. The other is trekken, a verb that means to pull or draw. Now, does that mean that the carottier or karottentrekker is a hard-working, diligent harvester of carrots from the ground? Not at all. On the contrary, it has nothing to do with vegetables nor with zeal, because a carottier or a karottentrekker is someone who will find an excuse not to do anything at all. It's a slacker. A carottier or karottentrekker will invent something like, I'm ill, or I'm recovering from a nasty gunshot wound, not to do anything. So my message to you is, steer away from the carottier. You see?
Belgium's neighbours, Germany and Holland, are a little bit concerned about the safety of our nuclear power plants, like these behind me in the village of Doel, called Doel 1 and Doel 2, or as the Germans and Dutch call them, creaky and leaky. Our nuclear power plants are very old, so Germany and Holland are a bit frightened that we're going to have a new Chernobyl incident here. But we Belgians were not afraid, because our government has given us a secret weapon against radioactive leakage. Tablets.
Zin in een potje Quidditch? Dan kan je terecht bij de Brussels Quaffles. Het spel is gebaseerd op de sport uit Harry Potter, maar is zeker niet voor mietjes.
Hi, my name is Sherry. I'm from England, and today we're in a sports centre in Brussels. We're going to play Quidditch.
I'm Cheyenne, and today I will give the training. So we have two captains in the team. One of the captains is me, and the other captain is Lana.
It's Quidditch, so it might look a bit weird in the beginning, but you'll get used to it. Our team is called the Brussels Quaffles. It's a pun. The quaffle is the ball you score with, and also Brussels waffles, because the waffles are a very known thing for Brussels.
I'm playing with the Brussels Quaffles for a couple of months now. They're really friendly. They really included me and made me feel part of the team.
We are serious about it, we're competitive, but it's always fun as well, and that's really important to us.
As Quidditch has become more popular in recent years, I think the main fun is meeting people from other countries and representing your own country. Actually, when I was choosing where to do my Erasmus, Quidditch was a factor. And I wanted to go to a country where I could play Quidditch.
There's 7 players in a team. You have 3 chasers and 1 keeper, and they play with the volleyball. We call it the quaffle.
The main thing you have to do in Quidditch is like pass the quaffle through the hoops, and each time you pass the quaffle through a hoop, you get 10 points.
Then there's 2 beaters who have bludgers. We use dodgeballs for that, and they try to beat people, which means throwing the ball at them. And when you are beat, you have to go off your broom and have to touch your own hoops before you can re-enter the game.
As you can see, the mud is lovely to play in, especially if you don't have studs.
We participate in some tournaments. We have had the Belgian Cup in November, where we were second. In April, we have like the European Championship. In the real-life version of Quidditch, the snitch is not a ball, but actually it's a person. So it's a person who is dressed in yellow and he has a ball in a sock attached to his shorts.
The seeker tries to catch it, which is not always easy.
And the game ends when one of the seekers catches a snitch. I think people should try Quidditch because it's always fun to try something that's new and that's not well known.
The diversity, anyone can play Quidditch, it's for everyone. It's not even really about Harry Potter, it's just about having fun. As it's January, I have exams, so I'm just leaving early to do some revision. Bye. Yes.
We are not fun! We are not waffles! We are waffles, waffles!
Geen zwerkbal voor Rio de Janeiro. Hij doet het deze week wat rustiger aan met een gezellig potje bingo.
Today I was invited to play bingo. I have no idea what it is, but I made myself ready. I'm going to play bingo. Het is hier dat we gaan bingo spelen? Ja. Oh, oké.
Kijk, ik ga een nummer nemen. 35, dan moet ik dat hier op 35.
Ja, ik moet hier... Oké.
En hij moet kijken of dat 35 is.
Oh, ik heb geen...
want hij moet een knop daarop zetten.
Ja, ja.
Dat doe ik.
Ja.
Als zo'n blad vol staat, roept de bingo. En dan moet je hier komen een prijs. Hier op dat bord moet je komen niet kiezen voor u.
Oké, we gaan beginnen.
Ik zal u opletten.
Zal ik wat zeggen?
Ik zal u meehelpen.
Oké.
We gaan beginnen. Dan af. 65.
65.
Nee, hè?
Nee? Nee. 68, ja.
36. 55.
Nee, nee. Het is niet goed.
62. 62.
Allee, het is niet goed, hè? Het is niet goed, echt waar.
Doe je er mee?
Dat is altijd winnen.
5. 2.
Bingo! 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 Ja! Bingo! Bingo! Ja!
Het vals gespeeld. En als ik het nog één keer doe, ga ik een keer goed aan het oor draaien. Zo.
Nee, het is de eerste keer dat ik bingo speel, hè? Sorry, sorry.
18. 17. 36.
Bingo!
35. Sorry, 35.
Ah!
44. 45.
Alsjeblieft, alsjeblieft. Allee. Zeg, wat ga je doen? Wat ga je nemen?
Ah, dan ga ik kijken. Hè?
Ja, moet kijken, natuurlijk. Dat zijn mooie dingen. Oh ja, het is goed. Het is fantastisch voor jouw gezicht. Ja. She didn't took the smartphone.
51.
51. Bingo! Bingo! Eindelijk, eindelijk, bingo! I'm speechless. I was not expecting this. Thank you, bedankt, bedankt. Great game. I love bingo.
Voor hem is het leven zonneklaar. Voor hem is het zomer. Het hele jaar.
have 2 in the front and 2 in the back, and sometimes 2 on the sides as well. Very fancy.